we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done. All right.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why he refuses to talk with you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
What do you mean he's down? Nabs, hello, Rabbi, hello. Strange. I think it's not because of me, I think it's Twitch. I haven't dropped a single frame.
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them? We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen? Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands.
Fine.
Have you spoken to Owen?
No, I
Is he
didn't.
not the... Yes? What's he up to now? Right.
Chantry Tavern, Caitlin's home. Where's the windmill? Do you see anything interesting? A piece of wood carved with curious symbols. It looks very old. Could be used as some kind of a weapon. What? Piece of wood, veridium, two-handed staff, constitution, nature, resist. Better damage, better arm penetration, better range, 40 spell. What the fuck? Good dog. Bloody good dog. Nice. That's why it's good having my buddy on your team. On Torment Tides of New Bedira, you got my review about it, Dubs. It's on my YouTube channel. Just check out the review. This is the first review I ever did.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kakari Wilds. They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this. You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
So what, Mark 3?
No word from the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days.
Piss.
It is an unnatural
The body dominance is now active.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your innocent.
Justice Grace. It's a gift.
Suspicious chatter.
Who can profit out of a Justice Grace, Liliana?
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful.
Smell them.
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
You can ask me about that on Steam chat, Rabbi.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
I don't care.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Neverwinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Of course I want it, Rabbi. Everything that's upcoming, I want it. Is the reading worth it? Is the story interesting? To very few people. What can I say? It's not a bad story. But it's only story. It's conversations, conversations. 99% of the game is conversations. But it's really only for minority, you know. Not everyone will like the game. Check out the review. What was the Jarl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that...
I thirst for fucking
I
water.
believed he was cursed and that we needed the power
As
of
he reminded me.
himself, or he would surely perish. The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told. Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Can I want to find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
I really don't get it, guys. Why do you compare stories for Pillars, Divinity, Wasteland, and Pathfinder? I don't get it. You realize that Divinity Original Sin is a comedy. And it has a lot of amount of comedy. And every conversation was supposed to be funny. So the story, the main plot goes as a plan B, you know. It's important that you have a good laugh with Divinity, so Divinity's story is perfect because it's a comedy.
As you wish.
You can't have an epic story in a comedy.
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies?
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith.
Already said.
Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
Ah, a fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, as you wish. Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain. But we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands. Ask me whatever you wish.
What happened here?
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop. And I don't believe we will be enough. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. As you wish, Great.
Alright. Check here first. $40 USD on Steam. No, it's not worth more than $10. It's really not worth more than $10. First of all, it's short. A long letter. Correspondence interrupts. Embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. Find something. A slightly damaged cake. Good boy. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Shall we trigger it once more if we can? You see anything? Nothing. Just click on a link and buy it. Don't waste 40 bucks on it. The game bugged out. There is no trace. Save and reload. It should work. I remember these bugs when I first played the game when it was out. Same bugs. Now it works. Delete. I broken items inside or not? Liliana should have done it. Ballad of Isley. What is this? The wind that stirs the shallow graves carries their song across the sands. Hear their words, hear her cry, the grey are sworn in peace we lie. Hear their words, hear her cry, our names recall we cannot die. When darkness comes and swallows light, hear their words and we shall rise. Ended the fourth blight.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Alright.
Now it's better.
Ah, I forgot to use a dog. Oh.
All right.
Keep forgetting about it. I should do it non-stop. Find 100-year-old bottle of wine. A gift. Garbolg's backcountry reserve. Out.
Can I get you?
Do you bug again? You do? Motherfucker. What again?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Got it.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Open the door or I break it down.
My action here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther.
Oh, shit.
Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Pick the locks. Break the locks. What do you mean not?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Here we go.
Breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
Not here to rob you, I just want to talk.
Is that so? Then talk then.
Why you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death? I'll rescue your daughter. Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
The long night. You didn't know that the dog can find so many things. That's why I have the option for a dog. But you need to use it everywhere. Especially when you enter houses. I remember that from my first playthrough. There were no mods back then. Played with a dog and 3 companions. Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
What if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing. And I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
No one can get into the castle right now.
Eventually, they want to seek out the Arl and our lesser. And when they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Excuse you. Morrigan disapproves -5. When we wanna help someone, she fucking disapproves. Find something. Nothing.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
What do you know about what's going on?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things. But maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
There is one very good companion in Dragon Age Inquisition, but I forgot his name. The Brute. I think he's Kunai, but I forgot his name. Iron Bull, yes, it's Iron Bull. Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
Oh my god, you think the Arlessa made Arlimon sick?
I'd never make such accusations. But maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did it that.
That's the only character I actually remember from the Inquisition, if we exclude Alistar, Liliana and Morrigan. I remember the one with a crossbow, also. What was his name? You get him early on.
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say.
Varric,
and
yes,
too proud
Varric.
and strong from the sounds of it. She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now. Like what?
Good business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Shit, my fucking inventory. Put your asses down.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
It's locked.
Yeah. Let me open it for you. I have the key.
Now's better than later.
Oh, bullshit. Oh, again it works. Fuck, whenever you enter a house it works.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan The militia is ready for battle.
How is morale? I'd like to talk about Dwayne. Dwayne.
Yes? What's he up to now?
No, shit.
Right.
Level up. One more again. Bear shape. Arcane bolt. Force field. Death magic. Affliction hits. Penalties: the cold resist, electricity resist, fire resist, nature resist, spirit resist on the target and all other enemies nearby. A bloody debuff mage. Cone of cold. Let's go with a bear. Fuck it. Not that I like Morrigan spells that much.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Right?
No, you don't. Not yet. Not bloody yet. Not important. Open the dresser.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
What's your name?
It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
What are you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
What a flying fuck.
Ah, what are you doing?
Will intimidate.
Please, don't hurt me. Yes, it was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said I
Intimidate.
can't tell you. I don't want to be a frog. I'll tell you. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Hand it over.
Alright. Here. I guess I should go back to the chantry.
Yes, you should.
Please.
Get the fuck out. Now let's see your grandfather's sword.
I'll get on it.
Come on. The green blade. 1 socket. Tier 4. Nature resist damage versus beasts. Very deep. Okay. Does Alistair have? Nine, 10 electricity damage, armor penetration. Alright, fine. Fuck it. That. Fucking bugs. I hope it's only for Redcliffe. Texture mod. I'll add it tomorrow. I'm way too lazy to do it now. Send me a link on Steam for texture mod. Break open the lock. Thanks, Robbie.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
You're talking to a mage. Care to rephrase that?
You know what? In the interest of keeping my face from bursting into flame, I think I will. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Mm-hmm. So you're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
They do, motherfucker. Either die out there, or here, and now.
I've had enough of you strutting around like you own the place. Come on, boys.
Ah.
This ends now.
Oh, we need their help. Shit. 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 Break open the lock.
Wonderful. Right. Intruders. You know, the name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
The chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Ben Tegan or the Jarl.
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
Motherfucker. You go and I don't cut your head off. How about that?
I've had enough of you strutting around.
I need intimidation on 2. It's on 1. I mean, persuade skill, whatever. Shit. Wonder how much gold he needs.
Wonderful.
Shut
Intruders. The name's Dwin. So what? Maybe.
How about gold?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
Only! I won't go any higher than 50.
Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
Damn!
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
I hope you die over there. Find something. Was I here? Callahan. But it's worth 50 XP, whatever.
Now's better than later.
See. Why do you think I would play Anthem? Tattered shopping list. Sugar, blah blah blah. Lamp oil in the barrels.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I see.
Got it.
I shall do it.
Off I go.
Yes?
No shit. Get the fuck out.
All right.
See what else is left. That fucking bug. That's not BioWare. I mean, they can call themselves BioWare, but it's not BioWare.
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception
Now,
over
better
your
than later.
parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Kalen perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that...
Been everywhere. Village under siege. Landmark 3.
would go...
Tavern. We need to go to the tavern.
The truth does not go away.
Didn't say it was a good battle.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out.
Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. Since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Kidding me? Where's the tavern?
All right.
Don't eat the cheese. Scratch it to the bar of Redcliffe Tavern. Elisha Berwick. Lloyd. Start with Berwick.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Who are you?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone. Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the Chantry now. Just leave me alone.
Intimidate.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
So you know how this happened, tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man. Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Hoje. Seco. Cheio. What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do you know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
If that's mercy. Berwick's letter. Codex updated. Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Shouldn't you be at the Chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the Chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
How's business?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Pretty girl like you should be able to do better.
Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you? You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return? That's very kind of you. I don't know what to say. Keep safe.
And now Lloyd.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Not at all.
Brave words. Brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
Came to see our Lehman.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard.
Dante, good night, Dante.
Going up to the castle, didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in a militia or die now, your choice.
You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern. I'll take my chances.
You really shouldn't gamble with your life, you might lose.
Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
I still prefer you join the militia.
But I... Oh, all right. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
I should have checked his inventory, you know. I should have checked his inventory first.
Hello again, sweetie. Nice to see you're still safe.
We're gonna do that.
Hello there, friend. Haven't had many travelers lately.
Let's do business.
Right, I've got some...
For fucking real.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you? So, why'd you come to the village now? Something else I can get for you?
I'm gonna speed this up.
Fine. Make them quick.
Help defend the village.
What? What's the point in getting myself killed with all the
Either
rest of
die.
them? You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern.
You shouldn't gamble with your life.
80 silvers. I could pay
I
you.
prefer you join the militia.
But all of this better be here.
Alright. Then that's about it.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh? Fair enough.
And now everything costs 0. Oh my, would you look at this? Very nice.
Got it.
Now what do we do? There's only a chantry remaining.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Have you spoken to the revered mother yourself?
Of course I did. She said she could not help us.
You believe she's lying?
I do not know. We face great evil and need protection only the Maker can offer. Perhaps her own faith is faltering in these dark nights. She offers prayers to the Maker. Only she can call on him to guard us against... That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not... As you wish, good.
We speak with the revered mother. Who leveled up? My war dog. We'll give him some constitution this time. That's about it with it. Get down to the chantry.
All right, all.
First, Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something for it or return it after the battle. It certainly won't go to waste.
If that's the case, we should probably offer the girl something in exchange. No?
Fuck you, Alistair.
No idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Take 100 silver.
Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. How can I ever repay you?
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
I was joking.
You're a kind and generous man. Please, be safe tonight. May the Maker watch over you.
Morrigan disapproves, Alistair disapproves. What the... Sti lud. Si ti lud. Zaranjo. Napolje. Zatvari. Ne mogu. Zatvari.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. I have no idea what it's worth. Thank you. That's certainly a lot of coin. The makers...
Bloody Morrigan disapproves, Liliana approves, nothing with Alistar. And Alasta. Holy moly shit.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe.
The makers sent you. I just know it.
Quest completed, Liliana approves. That's the safest fucking way. We don't speak about the sword. There is no sword.
Good day. These are terrible times.
Where's the revered mother? Mother Hannah. Weren't you supposed to be here? No. Can a dog find something? Find something. Fuck you.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
Want to discuss the situation with you?
Of course. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
You sit there and luck be with me.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Bert needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, they're not praying hard enough then. Can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Persuade.
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own.
Fuck you.
Now, please.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
What is it you need, child? I have... What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power.
Bless them.
Well...
You mean you want me to...
Intimidate.
You dare threaten me? To lie to these poor men? I will not do it. I will not be bullied by the likes of you. I suppose this is what one should expect from a magic user. Go. Be gone from my sight.
I'll play all DLCs.
What is it you need, child? What Sir Perth seeks is something that is...
Well, can't...
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them. Now...
Fuck you. That's the only thing I couldn't do. I need persuasion too. Bloody hell.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless. We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain. But we will fight and die valiantly, if that's what the Maker demands. No, nothing comes to mind. As you wish.
Alright, let's begin the battle. Did everything I could. We speak with them now, here or not?
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end.
Look at Lloyd.
This ought to be interesting.
Well, I'm here. I'm cold. I'm certainly gonna die. Hope you're as amused as Murdoch is.
I am. And you?
I can't believe I'm going to fight. That's what I get for mixing.
Let's see.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're gonna win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore. However long that is.
Like to talk about when.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Want to discuss something else?
There's not much time before sundown.
How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go.
Nice.
Is there anything else?
I'll be back.
Have a good feed.
Just to save.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is.
I'm ready to make my stand. Let's wait for sundown.
There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I'm ready now. Wait for sundown.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
Traps. Burn these power.
Them walking corpses. And there's a lot of them. Protect him. Fuck, they killed him. What the fuck, they keep coming. You're in a fucking fire. Are you serious? Are you well? You're not real. You're not fucking real. No, man, no. Just wait them. Is it not done? Don't tell me there's more of them. Don't tell me you're bugged.
Be wary. There must be others lurking about.
Bugged? Some of them got stuck somewhere. Yeah, some of them got stuck somewhere into the pit. It's a bloody bug. Now these idiots die. Now these idiots die in fire. Jesus Christ, it was perfect, no one died. Now they bloody go into fire. Well, I keep in an earthquake, whatever. Better like that than them dying into fire, you know. Maybe I should have done the earthquake here. From the start. But no one dies from fire, so that's good. That idiot will die. They just sit in a fucking area. Damn. So fucking many, what is this shit? the fuck have you spawned from? From where? Shit! They keep coming. They're unbelievable. There's bloody more of them. And they all hit me. Yeah. Fucking stop it, enough. Shit was close. I think that's the last of them, no one else is coming. Finally. No more of them are coming, shit. My dog is out. Too bad. Mana. Please, you motherfucker. We're done. Don't tell me you're bugged.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There is much more to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
Remain silent.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
We got a full level on everyone but Morrigan.
There is much to do now that the danger is...
Alright, so let's level up. Albus magic. Requires level 10. The mage has gained a keen familiarity with the arcane arts, granting a permanent bonus to spell power. I would go for a fireball. Or petrify. The caster draws from knowledge of the elements to turn the target to the stone, unless it passes a physical resist check. While petrify, the target is immobile and vulnerable to shattering from a critical hit. Creatures already made of stone are immune. Either that or fireball. Inferno, blizzard, chain lightning. Go for fireball. It's a good opener. Liana. Dexterity, a bit of constitution, I mean. Expert stealing, traps, survival. Herbalism, poison, combat training, combat tactics. Bard's performance, replete with dizzying flourishness, is designed to distract and confuse. The target forgets who it was fighting, becomes disoriented unless it passes a mental resistance check. Bonus to mana and stamina regen. Bonus to attack. She's got rogue and archery. That's a bit wasted. I'll download a mod to reset points for every character. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'll make them fine. I bloody hate this shit. Melee archer. Fire without interruption. I'll download a mod. I'm gonna reset all of this shit. That's the only way. Bravery. Grants bonus to damage, physical resist, mental resist, as well as a bonus to critical chance, decreases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Shield wall, overpower. Lash out with a shield 3 times. First 2 hits inflict normal damage, the last strike is a critical hit if it connects. Knocks the target down unless it passes a physical resistance check. Shield mastery increases the damage. It's either that or bravery. Precise strike is also good, but better when you go with dual weapon or two-handed. Weapon and shield. I will take bravery. Fuck it. It doesn't matter, I'll reset all the points. It really doesn't matter. 74 out of 90. This fucking game, it keeps removing gloves from me. Find Milena. Deserters. Find Earl of Redcliffe.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet?
Yeah, I'll go for tons of passives.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise. Right.
Got it.
A bug again. Redcliffe is fucking bugged. Now we go to the mill. Any conversations in a chat? There's a chapter's word. Chapter Farah.
The deep dark before dawn's first.
Caravan down. Brothers and sons. Skin deep. Split haven.
First light seems it. But know that the sun always rises.
It's the wheels. Quest updated.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
All of this appeared now.
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Van Tegan or Al Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though. If you'll excuse me.
And a doomsayer too.
The end is upon us. The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land.
Get an enchantry first.
So you can get off my...
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's finally over. That's what everyone is saying. We might have to evacuate the village if those Darkspawn come closer. It just seems so horrible. With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage, maybe separated. At least we're both alive. I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you. With Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we've no way to get there. We'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety, and I will.
I could help you get to Denerim.
Oh, your path is probably much too dangerous for us. There are wagons going there, but it would be expensive.
100 silver.
That's a great deal of money. Of course, I accept. With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll take us in for sure now. Come on, Bevan, let's find one now. Make her watch over you. I'll never forget you.
Morrigan disapproves, Liliana approves. Last one, gold coin. Fuck. Alright.
These are terrible times. Just terrible. Good day.
There are many gone who we must honor.
There's nothing in the chantry.
Remember those who aided us.
I entered to waste 100 silver. Alright.
Horror awaits those who perish outside.
What about in a tavern? Smith survived. The Smith, I forgot his name. Whatever.
Look like worse than those things we fought? No, wait. I don't want to know.
It was not Thomas.
Oh, don't mind us. Just bleeding's supposed to be done. What can we do?
I'll admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Possibly. And what kind of tip do I get out of it? Fine, I'll make an exception, but just this once. Kissing serving wenches now. Perhaps you intend to roll around in the nearest pig pen as well?
I suppose that's one way to celebrate.
Anything I can get you?
I believe I made you a promise.
You mean about helping me leave? I wouldn't hold you to that. You've already done so much for us. What do you have in mind?
100 silver again. Come with me.
Travel with you? That sounds very dangerous. I don't think a woman like me would do well in that sort of life. A woman like you, perhaps. I appreciate your offer. I don't think I can do that.
How about 100 silver?
That's kind of you to offer, but I'd probably just end up broke somewhere else.
Damn woman.
That's sweet of you then, but I'll stay here if it's all the same. Anything I can get you?
This is the first woman I ever seen in my life that doesn't accept coin.
Fair enough.
Morrigan disapproves, Liliana disapproves. Get the fuck out. -10, -5 for what? Oh, shit. I'll help them. I'll help them.
I can't believe... With Mother and... I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. We'll be fine. I promise not. Oh. With this, make.
Morrigan disapproves -3. We're still +40. We give her gifts, and all is fine. We avoid the tavern. We go straight for the mill. Good within. Good with inventory. 68 out of 90. Consumables, goddammit. Each consumable is 1. And there is no storage. Bloody bullshit.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations.
No, I'm gonna romance now.
I will remain here to guard the village
I really don't
and
know.
receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken. Make a watch over you, Grey Warden.
Yeah. This is a path to a castle. And we're supposed to get to the windmill. The exit. See if we can loot anything here. There we go. Can you find something? What on earth? I think I overused that. The windmill. Yeah, right. Zebra.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
What?
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here.
Sansolea.
There was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
When you enter the castle in the first place.
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Why don't we all go to the castle?
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but He won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tegan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Do you think the evil could be some kind of a demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan. Please.
Tell me about the mage.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Give me a second. My cat is awake. Oh shit. Šta bude? Već. Muž. Give me a minute. Just to feed him a bit. Alright. I literally need to force feed him. And I'm fucking sick of it. 2 months like this. Be right back in a second. Mush. Mush. Esse mush. Taki mush. Опа-на. Пивайцу. Пивайцу. Сейчас посмотрим. Так. Mush. Alright, let's move on. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan.
Tegan, you're dead. This is a mistake. You're going to get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What exactly I'm supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I'll rescue all.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Received. Signet ring. This one.
Van Tegan informed me that he would like us to wait at the castle gate, should you get the opportunity to open it. I would prefer to enter the castle with you, but he is right. Someone must remain to guard Redcliffe and bring word to the king should our plan go awry. At any rate, I will go to the gates now. May you remain in the Maker's sight, my friend.
Srečko. Dođi. Muž. Dođi.
Move along, friend.
This fucking idiot.
Thank you.
Alright, we go to the castle.
I'll get on it.
Big map.
I wonder who built this tunnel and why.
Way too many passives.
Hello? Is there someone out there? Who is it?
You're this idiot.
By all that's holy, you! I can't believe it!
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Maker's breath, how did you get here? I never thought I'd see you again, of all people.
So you're the mage lady Isolde mentioned.
You've spoken with her? Then you know I poisoned Al Eamon. For all I know, he's already dead.
I know about that.
Please, I know how it seems. Poisoning the Arl was a terrible thing. But I'm not behind everything else happening here, I swear! Before I say anything else, I need to ask you a question. You can do whatever you feel you need to afterward, but I need to know. What became of Lily? They didn't hurt her, did they? The thought that she might have paid for my crime.
The Chantry sent her away, I don't know where.
Oh, my poor Lily, she must hate me now, if she even lives. What have I done? So, here we are again, the two of us. What happens now?
What the fuck is going on in the castle?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So, they left me to rot.
Why did you poison Arl Eamon?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. All I wanted was to be able to return. But he abandoned me here, didn't he? Everything's fallen apart. I never thought it would end like this. Maker, I've made so many mistakes. I've disappointed so many people. I wish I could go back and fix it. I just want to make everything right again.
You're a blood mage. How can you make things right?
I don't know. I dabbled because it seemed the only way Lily and I could escape. The only way I could avoid being made tranquil. I swear, if I knew what would happen, I'd never have started down this path. I'd never have listened to Loghain.
This doesn't explain everything that happened.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Arl Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
Why would Isolde be frightened of her son?
Because he would be taken away, forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating. The Arl's a decent man. I wondered how he could possibly be the threat Loghain said he was, but I did it anyway. I'm such a fool.
What do you intend to do about it?
I'm just sick of running away and hiding from what I've done. I'm going to try to fix it any way I can. We were friends once. I know I don't deserve to call you that after what I did. If it ever meant anything, please help me fix this.
Why should I believe anything you say now?
I'm still the same Jowan you knew. If you're still the same friend I once had, I'm hoping you'll help me do what I know is right.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
He's your friend. You know him best.
Give me a chance, please.
You'll stay in yourself for now. How will you make things right? How will you make things right?
Well, I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
It's a little late for that.
I don't think it will redeem me, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try.
And then what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. A part of me knew right from the beginning that I'd have to face the consequences one day. I knew I'd be caught, eventually. Everything I've done has just delayed the inevitable.